Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's episode promises to be exciting, and we'll be looking at anime, where an overpowered main character is transferred to a magic world. From the topic, it's clear that this is a video for the isekai fans. So, if you're a fan of this genre, or you're looking to get into this genre, then this is the right video for you. The anime in this list will feature a strong character, who now finds him or herself in a world where magic is the order of the day. These kind of anime are sure to deliver thrilling adventures, so sit back and enjoy. 10. Isekai Cheat Magician. Getting isekai, check. Blinding light transport you with your childhood friend/love interest to another world, check. Gaining immense powers in mere minutes, check. Generic plot and characters, check. This is all you need to make the most generic isekai anime to ever exist. Like, literally, this anime doesn't bring anything new to the table, and however and whenever you watch it, you'll keep comparing it with other series you've already seen. It's like the anime creators were so bored and just started collecting scenes from other isekais and mashed them up in this series. If you're bored and have nothing else to do in your life, you can go waste a few hours of your life watching it. Sadly, if they gave this series the time of day, it would have been something special, but as of now, it's a sea of cliches. 9. Shoujin Kaokausei. On paper, the premise and idea of the anime seemed nice, and with a lot of potential. However, the year 2019 was the year of isekai anime, so this one was overshadowed by others like it in the same genre. The idea of 7 heroes, each with their own specialty and own set of skills, sent to a fantasy world to save it seemed like a great idea, and one that would give meaning and depth to the cast. However, the anime was rushed, and a lot of the story was half-baked, to say the least. The plot was decent, and the art wasn't half bad, but the characters, for the most majority, ended up being bland. The girls, however, offer a wide variation. There's the hot human girls that get transported with them, as well as the fantasy world monster girls, the Byuma and the Huma, with their magical aptitude. Overall, the series had potential, but it failed when it came to the practical part of things. 8. Hachinante. After waking up in a brand new, unknown world to him, the main character Shingo realizes that he has literally got the body of a 6-year-old. The 25-year-old retains the memories of his work life at an investment firm. Shingo learns that the person's body he is in now is none other than Wendelin von Benno Baumeister, the 8th and youngest son of a poor noble family that lives on the outskirts of a countryside. After waking up to this extremely bizarre situation, Shingo aka Wendelin strives to completely change his family's financial and social status for the better, as he begins working his hardest. His newly discovered affinity with magical abilities is just what he might need to help him out here. 7. Ixion Saga DT. This anime is a highly entertaining fantasy action series that infuses comedy to make the plot more relatable and relaxed due to the fast pace of the action. It follows Kon Hokaze on his isekai journey to another world. In this 2012 anime, Kon Hokaze lands in a mysterious world known as Mira. He saves the embattled princess Ecarlate from her attackers, and soon he's deeply involved in the struggle for Alma. Alma is a mysterious energy that is all over Mira, and every faction wants to claim as much as they can. Can this boy win this war for Princess Ecarlate and also find a way back to his homeworld? 6. Outbreak Company. This MC might not be the strongest or the smartest, but he is definitely the weebest of them all. He's such a veteran when it comes to the Japanese culture and otaku stuff that the government kidnapped him and sent him to a foreign world with one mission in mind: spread the otaku and Japanese culture to the foreign world he's in. As a veteran weeb, finding himself in a world of fantasy, magic, and dragons felt like home, and it was so easy for him to adjust there and begin his mission with all of the Japanese government backing him. He has nothing to worry about, well, except for that spoiled brat they call Queen. 5. Make-You Black Company. No smartphone, special power, hero of the nation bullshit here. So if you're looking for such shows, then this one isn't your cup of tea. In this show, the main character is transported to an isekai world where he is instantly made into a corporate slave and exploited by the higher-ups. However, this man is smart and cunning like a fox and is ready to use all his wit and resourcefulness and put them to good use in becoming filthy rich. And that's mostly it for an isekai. It actually stands out and to me seems like a change from the usual overpowered broken MCs in isekai. 4. Kiba. If you want an old-school isekai that's all about friendship, camaraderie, and adventure, then look no further. Kiba is the answer for all your wishes. Even though it starts off like any isekai with the cliche dragged into another world, setting the show as anything but, and is actually quite revolutionary when it comes to its battle system compared to back then. In the good old days, the shard casting powers and the way they fought using them was anything but ordinary, and it hooked us all from the very beginning to the very end. Overall, this is a race against time kind of show. However, it's also about the journey and path taken more so than the destination itself. 3. Sekai Psycho no Ansatsusha Isekai Kyuzoku ni Tensei Suru. This assassin was always known for his power and wit, as well as his fearlessness and the fact that he never failed a contract before. He never stopped. He was the best of the best, never failed in a mission, and gave his opponents multiple reasons to fear his very presence. However, every great and powerful man has his day, and this legendary sniper got his after being ambushed in a mission gone south. Instead of dying though, he is isekai'd to a world of science and magic, since why the hell not, right? We've seen it 100 times already, and yet every time it's different and unique, and that's exactly the kind of charm I love about isekai. Now this show is still going on, and has a lot more room to get better reviews and ratings, so let's hope it gets what it deserves and doesn't get overlooked like many others before it. 2. Log Horizon. After the game's latest update, 30,000 Japanese gamers were dragged into the world of Elder Tale, the very popular, massively multiplayer online RPG. They love and adore, with only one problem though: they have no way to log out. Shiroi, the main character, being stuck in that world as well, discards his usual timidness and puts his tactical knowledge and wits to use. You see, the misconception about being badass is that they always have to be strong and powerful. Shiro is the farthest away from being powerful, but he is still a badass in how he calmed the players and was able to make sense of their situation. He set in motion a lot of policies and helped in calming the situation by controlling it as much as possible with the help of his guildmates. He might not be the strongest or the most badass, but the way he handled the situations onward earned him his place on the list, in my opinion. 1. Overlord. I bet the director of this anime sat in with a bunch of his friends and was like, okay guys, I need ideas for a powerful mage that is so overpowered it's just unfair to even attempt fighting him. And the next thing he did was say yes to every single idea they told him and implement them in the anime itself. That's just a small glimpse on how absurdly powerful Ains is. After the server of his game shut down, he decided to remain in his guild until the last second the server remained online. Closing his eyes for just a second, he wakes up to find that he's still in the game and now is his avatar, the Elder Lich class, stuck and with no ability to log out whatsoever. Ains Ul Gaon, the leader of the guild, Nazarik, then decides to set off on a journey to discover what exactly is the kind of world he isekai'd to. In one of his fights, he took like 2 or 3 minutes just buffing himself even before engaging in the battle. He's proficient in both destructive, offensive magic and supportive buffing and debuffing. He even hides his real caster identity as a mercenary class under a different name and worked as a bounty hunter in the guild. And with this, we conclude our video. If you enjoyed this list, I want you to smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new videos. Also, comment down below on the anime you like the most on this list, and if you're planning to watch any of them. And if you have any suggestions, place them in the comments as well. Until next time, see ya!
Remember they doubted this back in the school. Don't need a mess, this ain't Tokyo Gold. Slow burn, creating cremation with no urn. If you didn't know, you should go learn. So strong with the gas like an old bone. Slow burn, put it in the air, let it marinate. Started with a flare, then it detonate.